Hello, 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 hello. This is Dirty Trucking, Dirty Trucking. I've discovered a problem here. Now, everybody be wondering, and I was also wondering, how would somebody be able to come in my apartment and never be on camera? Until I saw something on TV, and I'm having a problem with my modem. Now, I know my password. I set my password, and I set my modem name that shows up when you searching for access to internet that's on the list of internets. Mine was watching you. That was me. I know my password. I was trying to connect a device that needed to access my Wi-Fi. Kept putting in my password, and it kept saying incorrect. Kept doing it, 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 kept doing it. And it's not incorrect. So I have reset the modem all the way back to where it was when Snip Internet came in here and installed it. Now, the administrative password, when you reset it, there's a minute. Let me see if I can get this coming in clear because this phone is fucking up. There's an administrative password that's in this square that comes with your modem. So when you reset it, like if you forget your password or you want to change it and you forget how to get access and you need to reset your modem, that they always put a sticker on the side with your modem address, the IP address to go to get all that information in and reset your information. It's right there on the back of the modem. Now, once you change that from what's on the back of the modem, nobody should be able to have access to your Wi-Fi unless you've given them the password. Nobody should have access to your Wi-Fi or able to connect to it unless you've given them the password. Once you set it from that administrative password that's on that sticker on your modem. But there's a problem here. Now, I have reset this modem back. And to show you that it is set back, everything that was connected by Wi-Fi should be disconnected. My TV is not connected. My tablet is not connected. And my phone is not connected. So that assures me that I did a proper reset that wiped out the name I had for it, which was watching you, and the password that was saying that the password I had put in, that they were saying incorrect. So it's wiped out back to the basic install. There's an IP address listed on there that you go to. You type it in your web browser. It's supposed to open up. You type in your modem information, and then it goes ahead and populate for you to set your password, name your modem. Tell me why when I'm doing that, I'm typing in the IP address and it's telling me it's not responding. That's what it said trying to access the IP address on my tablet because I don't like doing it through the phone because that's where all this hacking coming from. Said it's not responding. What the fuck you mean it's not responding? This is the IP address to the modem. So now I do it on my phone. I type it in. Okay, I get to the little prompts to get ready to set the modem up. I click on, I went online. You're supposed to connect to one of the Wi-Fi. It has 2.5 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. Now, I believe you're supposed to connect to that first using the administrative password that's on the side label. Now, once you do that, you go back and type in that IP address. And that IP address is supposed to direct you to naming your modem and setting a new password. Tell me why that I've attempted to connect to the 5 gigahertz and the 2.5 gigahertz with the administrative password on the side of this modem, and it's telling me the administrative password is incorrect. But they talk about I'm crazy. This shit shouldn't even be happening. It's functioning like you took the label off my original modem and slapped it on one and not thinking I was going to have to reset it. Now I'm resetting it. It's not taking, there's no reason. It's just like a Xfinity modem. If you reset it, the administrative password is on the label on the side of the box. That's why they recommend you change it, because if anybody come in your apartment, all they got to do is take a picture of it, put that information in when they try to log on, when it comes up on the list of Wi-Fi available, and they have access to your internet. That's why they recommend you change it. I always change mine. I never leave mine the administrative password. Too many people sneaking in and out of here. But you still connecting to it after I've changed my password. So that lets me know the hacking was coming through the phone. But why it's not accepting the administrative password, I don't know. Once you do a reset, it wipes out what the name is you set, and it goes back to the basic install reset. I'm using the administrative password that's on the side of this modem. Trying to connect to the 2.5. I tried to connect to the 5 gigahertz that's to my box modem. And it's telling me that administrative password I'm typing in is incorrect. How is that possible? This is how they was accessing my camera. To access your security camera, to be doing all that trickery and foolery shit, they have to have access and be in range of your Wi-Fi network and have access to it. And the only people that would have had access to it was the ones that did an install, which is Snip Internet. But the only access they would have had was to the administrative password. Now, I did set my modem name and the new password while the technician was still here. Now, I don't know if it's some way he can scan that or was able to see that on their system after I said it. I don't know. But them are the only one, he's the only one that I would have known that had been able to have access to my Wi-Fi password for this computer trickery to be going on. Nobody should be able to walk in and get it because I've set my own password. But I did notice over the road where people used to try to clone my phone. I remember I was at a shipper one day and the dude took his phone and laid it on top of my phone. I knew what you were doing. Even with this phone now, I'm with T-Mobile. I went to go get my phone with T-Mobile. I left Verizon to go to T-Mobile. This guy tells me he wanted to see if their SIM card worked. Like I'm supposed to be stupid. You take phones all day, every day. Of course, Verizon phone will work on your T-Mobile network. Let me tell you what the guy did. This is the guy that works at the T-Mobile at Fairlane Mall. Here in Michigan, Fairlane Mall. He took his SIM card out of his phone. Put it in this phone that I'm on now to see if it worked. Made a phone call from my phone to another phone to see if he claimed to see if they T-Mobile SIM card would work on my phone. I've never known a SIM card to work to somebody's phone unless you program it to the phone. I didn't know you could just put your SIM card from your phone in my phone and start making phone calls and your SIM card is not connected or associated with this phone. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Maybe you can do that. I believe when he did that, he got all my information off my phone on his SIM card when he placed his SIM card in my phone. And I was wondering why he was doing that. There were several attempts I've caught people doing that. We're trying to sit their phone on top of my phone. They're trying to do data file transfers. Who were paying you to do that? I've never seen anybody do that in my life. I can't even fathom doing that. Walking up, taking my phone, landing on top of somebody else's phone. For what? If I want your number, I ask for it. Why would you lay your phone on top of my phone or be trying to lay your phone on top of my phone? I've caught that several times. So now I'm sitting up here. I've unplugged the modem. And I'm going to plug it back in. I'm going to use this internet administrative password again to see if I can log on and connect to the Wi-Fi so I can get to the IP address to actually go in and name the modem and set my own password. But this is how they were gaining access to my Blink camera. That's why nobody was ever on film. That's how it was freezing and pausing up. That's how all this other shit was going on. So this is Dirty Trucking sitting up here late at night trying to reconnect to my modem, which should have been an easy thing to do so I can go ahead and connect all my devices back. But something's going on here. Maybe I need to contact the FBI computer crimes and snap a picture of the back of this modem information and send it to their website and let them find out what the fuck the problem is. I bet you it start working right then. If this motherfucker go to the FBI, I bet you get it working right. This Dirty Trucker sitting up here having problems after doing a reset to connect back to my own damn Wi-Fi.